Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I started a few minutes early. The bunny escaped again, and this is like the fifth time. I'm telling you, I am looking. I'm going to put a tracker on this bunny. I'm putting a tracker. Good morning, Mall Zero Jules, Sophie's mom. If anybody knows about tracking devices, I don't want to have her chipped, but I am going to put a tracking device on her. I was outside screaming for her, even though I knew she hadn't went outside. You know how when you've lost something, you'll look in the strangest places? Well, that was me. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing good this morning. Um, Hold on just a second. Let me pull this up. Good morning, Moonbud. Good to see you. Y'all can come on in. So, y'all saw the title. I'm gonna make this one. This is kind of going to be a quick one because we're going live tonight on the Jerks to address it more. Good morning, Jesse. So yesterday, nonsense on the web. You can get an air tag and a tiny collar. I'm going to. Thank you, Dee. Say teeny. A nano collar. Oh, okay. Y'all are so helpful this morning because this is starting to stress me out. I don't want to lose her, but she can find the tiniest places to hide in. And when you're looking for a bunny, it's stressful because the little one really does love the bunny. And if something happened, it would be the end of the world for her. So thank you all. What happened, Captain? Morning. I usually say the St. Anthony prayer, cry and tearing my house apart. Oh, when you lose your bunny? Oh God, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Hey Coco. Good to see you, hon. Pollyanna, always good to see you. You ordered one for your cat, so you've been through this. Okay, well, I'm doing the same. A nano tag, a tag. I tried to put a car tag on her, but I had to put it over her little head and she wasn't having it. Just for the days in case she tries to escape again. But she was very upset. So I just decided against it. Good morning, He-Man. So I'm going to get straight into this because, like I said, the Jerks were going live tonight. And let me address you real quick, BTM. You're such a man. I don't even know what to call a dude like you. I really don't. Would you just get it tattooed on you somewhere? Wasn't it the Jerks who Hill's daughter? Wasn't it the jerk who is Purple Dragon that pulled a Fulia on Purple Dragon? BTM, you're embarrassing yourself daily. You just go around. You're like one of them old ladies that you see in church that gather up all the drama all incorrectly and then run home after getting off the church van to get on the phone to tell all the gossip all incorrectly. That's what you remind me of. Good morning, Tiny. Good morning, Community Tea. Yeah, Teeny. He is a tool, a fool, an idiot, a bone carrier. The bitch can't get nothing right. I wish he would. I wish he would take better you than me. Oh, I swear. That's what he reminds me of is like them little old church ladies that can't get shit right. They hear a little bit of gossip and they're like, they put the rest of the pieces together on their own and then go tell it to their friends all wrong. OG London girl working and listening. So good to see you coming through. He is a busybody. Imagine that. B10. I know he stays. You would think he would be embarrassed. But I am starting to understand these people do not get embarrassed. They're like, "Good morning, Vicky." They're like, "Oh," they hear something, they don't fact check it, they don't even get a name right, and they go run with it. B. Tim keeps hollering about this, and Hill's daughter. That's going to be addressed real soon too in video format to fact check. I'm not fact checking anybody. To fact check all you lying mofos. That's all y'all do. It beats all I've ever seen. If I sound a little riled up this morning, I'm a little stressed because of buns. Let me get another drink of my coffee. I'll be all right in a minute. I swear, people like this in real life. Well, you're on YouTube. Watch your mouth. He keeps opening Pandora's door. I know, at the top of the Apple Tower. He called it Pandora's door, y'all. Ooh. I almost blocked community tea instead of pinning. It's funny that they supported you when the jerks came. I know. BTM supported everything. He knew what, but now, of course, it's on to something else. The difference between a lot of us and them is when you don't like them anymore, like the facts don't suddenly change. I'm sorry, you don't get to just switch up facts. I get you don't like me. That's fine. I'd rather you not. But you just can't go around rewriting history. Would you like me to go do that for you? I could. I wouldn't feel very good about it though, but I could go around just saying anything, pulling anything out of my ass. BTM, I could, BTM. I'm really not like you though. You see how that works? But how would you feel if somebody just started switching up facts because you don't like them no more? You're a child. Anyway, speaking of, let me segue on to St. Nonsense of Arizona. I don't know if she listens or if her run tell it's come and tell her the information all incorrectly. I really don't. I was busy yesterday, so I wasn't addressing all that. Um, let's just get the fuck into it. Here we go, y'all. Yeah, right, Gigi. I can't. I mean, I could, but I won't. It's just not who I am. Fair use.
Nope, not going back. And when I say straight up fucking crazy, yeah, straight up crazy.
Good morning.
So now they're trying to do this whole like offensive thing of saint nonsense. First of all, bitches, catch the fuck up because I've had saint and sinner and Amber Ann tattooed on my fucking hip.
Hold on just a second. Oh, sorry. Let me rewind.
Now they're trying to do this whole like offensive thing of saint nonsense. First of all, bitches, catch the fuck up because I've had saint and sinner and Amber Ann tattooed on my fucking hip for going on like 15, 20.
Don't give a damn what you've got tattooed on your stupid hip. Don't care about Saint and Sinner or Amber Ann. Don't give a damn. That's not what Saint Nonsense is about. Saint Nonsense is actually Pearl coined the term. It's to make fun of you because you go around on the thap preaching to everybody, giving these stupid sermons, these sanctimonious sermons, getting everything wrong all the time. You act like you're above everybody else. It's very weird to me, but you can't get nothing right. It's because you act like you are better than everybody. Catch up. You catch up. Nobody's checking for a tattoo on your thigh. But the irony isn't lost on me that you have saint Why don't you put nonsense right under it? Okay.
years. Ooh, you're going to hurt my fifis. But I want you to really understand something. So these people who are...
Another thing, when you use the word fifis, I'm not taking anything you say seriously from that point on. It's feelings, not fifis. And as much as you would think that's funny, you're about as dry as a damn bone when it comes to your sense of humor. You don't have one.
Sitting with that group of people are people I once considered friends.
Not me.
Who I have openly shared my past trauma with. By the way, whoever is running around saying that...
Why does this bitch always have past traumas? That is like the buzzword of the week. Or no, she's always my past trauma, my past trauma. Lady, we all have past traumas. Nobody's using any past traumas against you. I don't know you like that. Please stop thinking that you're that important, that anybody knows anything about you over here. I am going off what I see on here. You understand that? You see how that works? I know you're not capable of that. What you could have done, dummy, is you could have took what I said, my live about you, you could have put it up on the screen and you could have rebutted it. You see how simple that would have been for you? But no, you go over to your platform, your channel, and you go. This is what you do. You have got to have the power and the control. So you got to exaggerate what someone said. You want to make sure you shift everything off you and put it onto other people. You do it to gain the upper hand. It's not lost on me why you do it. I see it is for some, but it's very clear to me why you do this. You exaggerate. Everything for you is a drama instead of just rebuttaling the whatever it was I said. This is what you do. It's the defensive dynamics here.
Nonsense's own words. She was in a Mormon cult. No, I wasn't. I've never claimed to be Mormon. Not at all. Nope, they tried to recruit Kyle and I.
I have no clue about a cult, a Mormon cult, that anybody tried to recruit you in. I have no clue, again, what you're talking about. But this is what happens when you don't put names on things, isn't it? And you do that purposely. You do. You do. You do that on purpose so you confuse the masses. So they think, oh, she said that you were recruited into a... No, nobody said that. But she knows what she's doing.
Never once. I don't know where the fuck you guys get shit twisted or hear things or whatever, but I've never once said I was in a Mormon.
Speaking of getting shit twisted, after you just twisted everything that was said, shut up.
Mormon cult. Lived in Utah. Hung out with a lot of different people. Have a lot of experience. Never was in a Mormon cult.
Nobody said that.
But that whole thing, the Saint nonsense cult thing. So I can understand the joke. Like, we can laugh about it because it's the furthest from the truth.
Can you? Can you laugh about it? Or can you just take it and twist it 80 different ways?
But I want you to understand that they are trying to weaponize my past.
Oh my God.
That I shared with them. And when the first time I shared it with one particular person from the...
Ma'am, I don't know anything about you. But again, I see what you're doing here. You're doing this to gain sympathy. I know you think you're slick, but you're not. You're being dramatic to draw attention to yourself here and to gain sympathy from others. You just want to shift the focus from facts. That's what you want. You want to shift the facts to your sympathy.
Opinion community. I was questioned as to why would that be harmful, or why are cults harmful? I don't know. Because people lose their fucking lives. Child abuse.
Oh my God, lady. There is nothing you can preach to me about cults. especially coming from you. Now, again, I said earlier, I don't know if you listened for yourself or if one of your send-offs, bone carriers, brought you the information. Nobody said that you were a cult leader or leading a cult or cult. No. It was said that it's very cult-like how all of you worship Clue. Not you nonsense. I find you very weak, and I find you to be a follower. You follow up behind people. I could never see you being a leader of any sorts except confusion. Okay? You see how you got that wrong? Now, if I had time, I would pull up my live, but I don't even really need to do that. Just go back to the one I did not yesterday, the day before, that has saint nonsense on it. Nobody said you were in a cult or leading a cult. Do y'all see what she does here? Do y'all see this? Hey, Solo Rider. I'm sorry if I'm not paying attention. I am focused. Nobody is weaponizing your past. However, people are weaponizing someone else's DV report. Yes. You pound on your chest a little bit more there, Saint Nonsense of Arizona.
Happens all the time. So when you sit here and try to diminish and make it a joke and fucking, oh, Nonsense is a cult leader. I'm not trafficking children, am I?
How do you jump? Do you jump from me saying you're worshiping Clue to you being a cult, or this is cult-like, the way you all follow up behind Clue, to trafficking children? I think you're stupid. I really do. I think there's something seriously wrong with you. Come on here acting like you know what you're talking about. No, you don't. How do you make that leap, you old dramatic bitch?
I'm not having people hide SA, am I?
What?
When you are taking such a serious fucking topic like people who have been in cults and the abuses that happen inside high demand.
Oh, God. I almost can't listen to this dizzy ding dong. It's the dramatics for me. It is the dramatic. Go ahead. Go ahead, stupid.
And religions, you are diminishing a lot of victims. That's a you thing, not a me thing, once again. You sit here and demand, or, oh my God, Nonsense was in the chat when Clue did this. Actually, I was on the phone, but
nobody has demanded a damn thing from you. I don't see a reason to ask. Definitely not even demand. The hell with demand. Nobody's demanding shit on here. But even asking you to be reasonable would be silly of me. So stop saying people are demanding anything from you. You can't even follow along with simple words that are being used. You take them. Go ahead.
I don't give a fuck what you think. Good. I don't give a shit. And I'm not going to come out here. I'm done proving shit to any of you. Think what you fucking want, but
you've already proved to us who you are. It's worse than we even thought.
Here's a little factual detail for you.
A factual detail.
You from people that are demanding or having such an issue with what was done. Okay, I didn't do it. Would I have done it? I'm not in her shoes, so I don't know. I might have already been in jail by this point in time if I was pushed to the levels they've been pushed to.
You see how you lick her ass? Right there. Would I have done it? No, I would have probably been in jail with all the things she's been through on here. Lady, you being a cult leader is laughable. Yes, I said laughable. So you can take that later and say the soup said that being in a cult was laughable. Fuckering fuckatath. See that the children with it was funny. Because I don't expect you to do anything but get everything. You're just loud and wrong all the time. You think I expect you to come on here and get anything right? Hell no.
So I can't really speak. So
Morning,
there's
Melissa.
that. But I want to take you back for a moment because remember a certain sinner, a lemon head of sorts?
What?
His introduction to kind of getting his feet wet in this sector and making his mark known, was to post body cam footage of Bullhorn Betty's domestic violence.
You're kidding. You don't say, dummy. Has that not been spoke about, I don't know, 12 times already? And I know who you're talking about. And again, you were proven wrong, that they said what he did was wrong. But you know whose channel that stuff is still on? I'm not going to tell you. Why don't you go look for yourself, dummy? Or ask one of your send-offs to tell you.
I thought that was fucking foul and disgusting as shit. Actually, a lot of us over here did. We thought it was disgusting.
Who are the ones over here? The ones over there that you speak of? Saint nonsense. Is it the sock puppets that talk to you? The aliens? I don't know. I think you are a deeply troubled woman. I think you're dangerous. I think when you don't like what people have to say about you, you'll come on here and you will do backflips just to twist something. Doesn't matter if it's been proven, right? Doesn't matter if facts have been shown. You do not confuse Saint Nonsense of Arizona with any facts. It really doesn't matter to her because she's so dedicated to running up behind people, you can barely hear her anymore. She's so far up there.
No need for it. You know who overlooked it? You know who overlooked it? Yeah, a lot of them.
A lot,
because he was still
a lot of them. Why don't you say names? What are you scared of? Nonsense. I'm going to tag you in this when I'm done. I implore you to do a live today, playing mine and responding, and put names on it for once. Get these, them, those people out of your mouth and put names on shit. You can do it.
Useful
and if you do, you'll lie.
Idiot for them. They might have disagreed with him doing that, but they didn't pull away from him. So I'm trying to understand how the people who were having such moral outrage sat right alongside and or used a person who's been known to do stuff like that against Bullhorn Betty. Now, I can't fucking stand Bullhorn Betty, but that was too far and disgusting, right? You want to talk about women's empowerment? Where was the fucking rah-rah?
The reading BJ's DV report. That wasn't disgusting at all, was it, fuckering fuckatass? And what is this women's empowerment shit about? Who said women's empowerment so I can smack them? Because it sure didn't come from me.
Cheer squad for Betty when she was done like that. Oh, wait, you don't like Betty. Okay, I gotcha. Just establishing a few things.
Oh, God. You're a cringe ball. You're a dork.
You sit here and poke and prod and, oh, they're hypocrites. Yeah, we all admit we're hypocrites.
Okay, good.
We're not the ones.
Well, that has at least been established. Thank you, Saint Nonsense of Arizona, for establishing that you're a hypocrite. I do appreciate that. At least you said that much.
Denying it. But while you sit here and play, oh, if you're in a chat, you guys are all there too. You're all in here. You watch everything I do. It's so funny to me that when some of you lost access to me,
here we go.
You really started to play some fucking games. And man, the last 24 hours has been enlightening. Let me tell you, the obsession is fucking real.
There we go with obsession. Ma'am, you could never speak on obsession again. Part what? 8052 of BJ does fill in the blanks? Ma'am, you could never. Hey, Pinto.
Sinner was still a useful idiot for you guys, right? So you guys were like, oh, well, we'll overlook that. Don't ever fucking try to play this little game, because for every time you guys come out here and act like, oh, what about women's empowerment? Where was the women's empowerment?
I do not speak about women's empowerment on here. So again, a name would be useful.
When a bunch of women got stuck in...
Yesterday, let's be honest. Hey, Gigi. Sorry, y'all. If I'm not paying attention to chat, I'm very focused. And I got a bunny that keeps escaping. Pixie says, you lost access. That's another thing. How many people, as soon as they don't got anything to do with her anymore, don't want nothing to do with her anymore, they lost access. How many people you been given access to? Think nonsense.
A lawsuit. Where was the women's empowerment when clue situation started to be used against her? Oh, it didn't matter. Where was the women's empowerment when Betty's...
Exactly, Remy. She does realize no one is striving to have access to her. She is just another person like the rest of us on this app. Why do you think so highly of yourself? Like, who lied to you? So I can smack them too. Who lied to you and said, you're so important that all these people won't access to you? Nobody. You dreamed this up in your head. You have it's only in your head that you're this important, honey. I find you silly. I find you comical. Sometimes annoying. No, I find you highly annoying, actually. But this is really only in your head. Sanctimonious nonsense.
DV body cam was put out here.
Let's hope so, Coco.
And again, I find it very interesting that the very person who FOIA'd that report...
Oh, God, here we go.
Went into BJ's. BJ wanted her to private message her. She, wanted to talk to her. Then she claims that it had been floating around forever and ever. So what is it? And you know that Granny FOIA'd it long before because she'd been dangling it. What is it? Because the story keeps fucking changing.
I have no clue what the hell you're talking about. If you could just lay out someone as detailed as you are with dates and times and numbers, and you would think you would have it together better on your lives and have names laid out and be more clear on what you're talking about. But I think you do this on purpose. I think you talk in circles on purpose to outrage your chat, to make it look like something it's not, when this could actually be so simplified, but you purposely complicate it. You purposely complicate everything and get it wrong. Congratulations. You have, go ahead. Let me. Really, what this is insecurity masked in confidence. You're a very insecure woman.
Blank screen, agreed. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. That there was no need for that. Absolutely none. But I just find it to be very fucking convenient that that is often forgotten. We will.
You know who she reminds me of, y'all? I'm being serious. I'm not being silly or facetious here. She reminds me of Bullhorn Betty. She reminds me a lot of Bullhorn Betty. I think that they would have got along just fine, or probably not, because they're so much alike. This whole, I hate the word narcissist, but narcissistic traits that they have. I don't think she's a narcissist. I think she has narcissistic traits with this, I don't know, this admiration she has for herself. And Bullhorn Betty's the same way. She speaks very highly of herself. She thinks she's some amazing, smart person who should have been in politics. And I get the same vibe from Saint Nonsense here. She believes that she deserves all the recognition and respect and special treatment, just so much like Bullhorn. Yes, they do, Eliza. The similarities are uncanny to me. And I hate the word narcissist, but I'm not calling her. I do not believe she's a narcissist. But she definitely has narcissistic traits like Bullhorn Betty. I mean, we may see her in the future out here with a bullhorn hollering something.
Be doing an upcoming segment on the actual harm that real cults do. For the ignorant ones in the back who still can't.
Ma'am, you could never talk to me about the harm that cults do. Never. Again, you're taking something that was said that I said all of you all are cult alike, following up behind Clue, worshiping her. I'm going to show you what I see when I see y'all in the chats. Y'all can get mad. I'm going to stay making y'all mad. I don't care. Oh, not that. This is what I see. Shout out to Eliza. Eliza made this. This is what I referred to, because there's nothing this wildebeest will do or say that you all will not condemn. Cult like. Again, no one said you were in a cult or a cult leader. You would not be the person who would lead. You would be the one that's up behind. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Shout out to Eliza for this image.
Can't fucking figure it out, that even mocking or trying to, who the fuck is in my cult? Hank, Bella, Kiki.
Are you with
for
me?
These people who threw a fucking fit about Queen Bee being called Escobar because, you know, there was actual victims, to play this whole game about cult leaders?
Who the made a comment about Escobar? This is the bee. She. Nobody cares about an Escobar, bitch. What are you? Who are again? Put a name on it. Could you get that tattooed on you next? Put a name on it.
With the actual harm.
If the bee called herself Escobar, the fuck? Of course she did.
And destruction, life-changing shit that happens in real cults, to use it for fucking games because
games.
Your fifis are hurt?
Fifis again.
It's not a joking matter.
No one said it was. I actually find it very disturbing. Let me show you something. While Clue was reading off Another woman's DV report. This comes in. Nobody laughed. Well, yeah, I kind of laugh a little bit because of the ridiculousness of it all. $50. Clue, you are my personal hero. I don't think you understand the reach and the considerable positive impact you are having on all of us. Keep speaking the truth. Yeah, I may have laughed about that, dummy, and found it ridiculous.
People lose their lives and shit like that. A lot of sexual assault is covered up. A lot of trafficking. Look at Scientology. Look what they've been protesting and screaming. And you still want to play these games. Play them. You're just going to be playing them on your own.
You know what, Saint Nonsense? You want a link? Revival. Go tell your girl that I'll drop a link for her. I want to know what she is talking about. 1-on-1.
Now let's talk about
last night. Let's talk about cults. Let's get into it, Nonsense.
This is just a fucking PSA.
A PSA.
So they know what to expect, because for some reason there's this one sloppy ass bitch that really is like, I mean, she's up there with Veda Jade style shit at this point.
Who the is Veda Jade? Who is that?
She really wants some attention. Ain't gonna get it from me. Keep on. Host the nonsense support group meetings. Saint Nonsense. Oh my God.
Ma'am, you are very bothered. You are very bothered, aren't you? The thumbnail bothered her. Wait till you see pearls. Is it too early to be this fired up? I don't know. I've had a pot of coffee and the bunny got me upset. I have no idea, Lisa. I have no idea. She better hold on. She better prove who is. I don't even know who it is. Who is Veda Jade? Does the internet know?
The difference is I've never claimed to be a saint.
No, you just act like one.
Never once.
Your old grandiose self. You feel so important. You and Bullhorn Betty. Are y'all related? Huh?
Not even remotely close. But I find it fucking hysterical that the very people screaming so loud about poor BJ weaponizing her fucking trauma are the same fucking cunts that are using mine.
Oh, she's shaking the table, y'all. Who is word of the week, y'all, or the last couple of weeks? Weaponize. Who is weaponizing this bitch's trauma? I don't know you, Nonsense. I do not know your traumas. Stop. You know this too. Veda Jade is another weirdo bitch that Nonsense covered. No one special. Thank you, Michelle. Another nut job. Nonsense.
Try and call me a cult leader.
No one called you a cult leader.
And try to play games. You've never had any oxygen. I'm really not that interesting. That is for damn sure. Well, come here, buddy. Oh, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, you're right. You're really not that interesting. I do give you that. But when you're like this, I do find you hilarious, cringy, and all the things I like to cover. You're interesting in that aspect that you feel like you're that interesting while telling us that I'm really not that interesting.
I'm going to go bug her again if I don't give you another treat. Let's talk about last night.
Okay.
I'm going to use Sinner as an example again. He seems like a perfect example for this little exercise. Sinner was gassed up. We told.
Yes, man. That's what they were telling me earlier, that I could either get her chipped or a nano chip or something. I'm definitely looking into one because every day, 2 or 3 times a day, she's hiding. They love to hide.
Well, then that was what was happening all along. Some of us are very aware.
No oxygen and no.
Let me give Hank his treats.
Right, Tess.
Oh, B Tim, did they? That could be. I don't know. I know that
this is where dumbass B Tim comes in and says, gee, didn't the soup from the jerks for ya the purple dragon? No. The soup from the jerks did not for ya a purple dragon. Who is Purple Dragon? You, yeah, let me reel it in.
they were involved. Don't ever forget that they were involved in the doxing of Heels, a woman on hospice, and putting her.
And that right there is what got you just up. Yes, yes. See, I know some things here, nonsense. You really didn't know Heels, did you? Not like that. You lie about how much you knew her and how much you spoke to her. Yeah. Nobody doxed Heels' daughter. But see, all of that is going to be put together real soon. Again, not that it's going to matter, but it's going to make me feel better. But you lie. Why do you lie about how close you were to her? Huh? That's embarrassing.
Her adult daughter on the internet when she begged for them to remove it. They refused to. That's all I got to say about that. Don't let that.
That's all you got to say about that. No, go on, nonsense. Go on. Carry on. I want you to say more because you're going to find yourself very embarrassed here real soon. Yeah. I see how you wrap that up real quick because you don't know nothing. If I was to ask you right now, just like with Wispy, the details and the facts of all of that, you wouldn't know a damn thing, would you? Nope.
Slip your mind. We watched what happened with Sinner. He was rah, 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 cheered on, go after Queen Bee, say all the worst things, let's hand you documents. What he did to Queen is unforgivable. Absolutely fucked up.
What he did to the bee is unforgivable. But what Clue did to BJ is completely acceptable, y'all. I cannot. And I will agree with that. When he brought her children into it, that was too much. I never co-signed it, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you say it, right? Because they're going to take it, twist it, spin it, chop it, screw it, throw it up in the air, wave it around like they just don't care. Facts don't matter. People rather be entertained with lies than bored with the facts. I'm telling you, that's what this is, like a soap opera over here. It's worse than that. Not even a reality show. That lie just, yes, Eliza, the lie on Heels just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And we are going to make sure that we embarrass them more and more. So let me know if the jerks need a link to my live on Heels. Thank you. Where the proof is, that is in an email, not online. I have it unlisted now out of respect for her passing. Thank you so much, Deets. And yes, we would appreciate that very much. We have tried and tried and tried and tried not to speak on Heels after her transition. But the very people that call themselves her friends, nonsense didn't really know her, are the ones that continue to bring it up and keep lying about it. And you know what's going to happen now. You keep lying about something, I'm going to keep telling the truth about something. You see how this works? That's how this works. Yes, it is zero. Yeah. How did someone get their hands on a DV report? Was it dropped off by a carrier pigeon? Did they go truffle hunting and accidentally find it? Or was it a Freedom of Information Act? How did Clue get her hands on a DV report? Who FOIA'd that DV report? Nonsense. And the rest of you's listening. You want to answer that? Thank you, Pixie. It's a damn good question. Anybody? Carrier pigeon? Any answers? I'm waiting. Yeah, that too, Leo. That's fine. Yeah, don't worry about that. Nothing wrong there. Yeah. The truth always comes out. Ain't that right, Saint Nonsense of Arizona? And I'm done with you. I told you I was only going to review a small portion of that. And I'm going to tell you something. Test me if you want to. You'll get a fight. That was under fair use. I barely let you speak because I don't even like to really hear you. I'd rather hear myself. Eliza says, we keep providing the receipts to disprove what they are saying, and never once have they produced a receipt to prove what they claim. They just keep telling the lie and adding to it. Like Wispy over there. Wispy, you ain't got a clue. Where were you? Was you even around during that time? Because I've never even heard of you till 5 months ago. You just go off what the bee comes in and says. Yeah, Hill's daughter. Newspaper articles. What? The lie just keeps growing. I never see any receipts. But it's your lie. You tell it how you want to until you can't. Community T says Rakin and Granny showed it, offered to pay for it. Lucky for Granny, Rakin wanted to take all of the glory. Yeah, she sure did, didn't she? Madison, she said she doesn't know if Brittany is even a victim because Brittany says she isn't. Oh, is that right? Nonsense. Is that right? You know, there's a lot of women that don't look at themselves as a victim in those situations. I ain't going to get too much into that. It's a personal matter. She can deal with it how she wants to. Good morning, Headstones. Tara K says, there was zero reasoning to read that DV report out, except for pure malice and spite. Oh, that's all it was. There was no community awareness there. It was just out of spite. Leo says, stop saying you care about children when comments under your recent stream have people calling. Oh, wow. Wow. Good job there, Saint Nonsense. Good job. Wow. Right, Grain. Anyway, y'all, I'm not going to be up here long because I'm going to order Bun a tag. I just wanted to get that off my chest real quick. And I don't see nonsense coming through and hitting a link. I really don't. None of these people want resolution. All they want is to keep on. I don't want to say fake outrage because everybody's using it now with their own fake outrage, with their own sanctimonious selves, with their lies. It's never going to end. But here's the thing. I am going to be a pain in your ass from here on out. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you dox me. I don't care. You'll have your own problems then. But yes, I'm going to air tag the bun. But the jerks will be live tonight, and we will be getting into this more. So please make sure you meet us over there at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Ain't that right, Eliza? I'm pretty sure about 5. And we're going to go into this little bit deeper. And the hills thing, I hate that we have to keep talking about this. I hate that we have to keep talking about it. But as long as you keep lying, stop trying to win against the devil. Well, maybe, maybe not. All right, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. I'm out and I'm off to find Bun Bun an air tag. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already, hit the like, please. I'll catch y'all tonight over at the Jerks.